Okay, and the reformation of instruments. Okay, so we have discussed that some contracts are required by law to be in a public instrument, public document, or in writing. So once na nasulat na siya, pwede ba siya i-change? Pag notaryo na, pwede ba i-change? Okay. So, sabi ng Article 1359, when there having been a meeting of the minds, no, may consent meeting of the minds, the true intention of the parties is not expressed in the instrument. Okay? Yung totoong intention, yung totoong agreement, yung totoong contract is hindi nasulat ng maayos doon sa instrument, sa written instrument. Okay? Okay, by reason of mistake, may pagkakamali, may fraud, or inequitable conduct of accident, one of the parties may ask for the reformation of the instrument. Okay, so one of the parties, kahit sinong parties, may ask for the reformation of the instrument. What is the purpose? The purpose is to make sure that the true intention will be expressed in the instrument. So, ang importante dito class is, merong meeting of the minds, number 1. Number 2, yung written instrument, hindi nag-express ng totoong intention. Okay, number 3, yung reason, mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, accident. Okay, number 4, pwede pa-reform ang instrument. Number 5, ang reason is para ma-reflect ang totoong intention ng parties. Okay, also in Article 1359 ang sabi, if mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, or accident has prevented a meeting of the minds. Okay, kapag yung mga same reasons kanina, prevented a meeting of the minds, ibig sabihin walang consent. The proper remedy is not reformation but annulment of the contract. Okay, kanina kasi class, merong meeting of the minds, kaya lang yung instrument ang pagka-prepare, merong mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, or accident. Okay, this time, kaning second slide, ang sabi dito, yung mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, or accident, yun nag-prevent siya ng meeting of the minds. Okay, dahil walang meeting of the minds, walang consent. Consent is the first requisite of a contract. So, kulang ang requisite ng contract, therefore walang contract. Dahil walang contract, walang i-reform. Okay? So, ang remedy mo is to annul the contract. Ipa-declare mo na void ang contract because there was no meeting of the minds, there was no consent, and the elements of a contract is not complete. Okay? So, walang reformation dito class on the annulment. Doon sa first na tina-slide, yun ang reformation kasi merong meeting of the minds, kaya lang yung instrument ang nagkamali. Kaya pwede i-reform yung instrument, pwede palitan, pwede ulitin. Ang purpose is i-reflect ang totoong intention. Dito naman, dito sa slide na ito, walang meeting of the minds. Okay? Yung mistake, yung fraud is nandoon sa pag-meet ng minds. Dahil sa fraud, sa conduct, sa accident, walang meeting of the minds, so walang contract, walang i-reform. Pag walang contract, walang i-reform. Kundi ipa-annul, ipa-declare as void yung contract. Okay, ulitin ko class Reformation of instrument, yung written instrument, is proper only kapag number 1, merong meeting of the minds. Number 2, yung written instrument, wala nag-reflect ng totoong agreement. The real agreement was not reflected. Okay. Doon nagkaroon ng mistake, fraud, inequitable conduct, or accident sa pag-prepare ng instrument. Yung pagkagawa ng instrument. Okay, the purpose ng reformation is to reflect, to express the true intentions of the parties. Okay. So, kailan magkaroon ng reformation? When mutual mistake of the parties. Okay. Nagkaroon ng failure sa instrument to disclose their real agreement. Okay. Sino magpa-reform? Either of the parties kasi dalawa man sila nagkamali. So, iniwan sa kanila. If one party was mistaken and the other acted fraudulently, itong number 2 class, ang isa nagkamali. Yung isa may fraud. Okay. pwede pa rin pa-change yung instrument. Yung for dito class is doon sa pag-prepare ng instrument ha, hindi sa pag-enter into contract. So yung nagkamali, mistaken party can have the reformation. Okay. When one party was mistaken and the other knew or believed that the instrument did not state the real agreement but concealed that fact from the former, okay, yung party na mistaken pa rin na pwede magpa-reform. So when through the ignorance, lack of skill, negligence, or bad faith on the part of the person drafting the instrument or of the clerk or the typist, okay, nagkamali dun sa pagka-prepare talaga, okay, the court may order that the instrument be reformed. Okay, if two parties agree upon the mortgage or pledge of real property, but the instrument states that the property is sold absolutely or with the right to repurchase, na pwede ipa-reform. Okay, mali. Mortgage, prenda lang ang pinag-usapan nila. Tapos yung written instrument, ang sabi, absolute sale. Kahit na may right to repurchase. Okay, mali pa rin. So, dapat ipa-reform. Okay, paano ipa-reform class? Okay, the parties may agree na i-reform. Pag nag-agree sila, no problem. I-reform lang yung instrument. Ulitin. I-correct. Okay. Pag hindi pumayag, now you can file a case sa court para ipa-change ang instrument. Ang instrument, ipa-change. Paano ang purpose is to express the true intention of the parties para lalabas yung totoong agreement. So, sabi ng batas, no reformation in the following cases: donation inter vivos where no condition is imposed. Donation inter vivos class is donation during the lifetime of the donor. Okay. Yung mortis causa, patay na yung donor eh. Okay. Sa inter vivos class is buhay yung donor, nag-donate siya sa donee to take effect upon his lifetime. Okay. Meron kasing donation mortis causa class, yung i-donate ng donor pero matatransfer lang property pagpatay na siya, so that is mortis causa. So sabi ng batas, no reformation is allowed in simple donation inter vivos where no condition is imposed. Okay, because the real intention here is to really transfer the simple donation. So no reformation is allowed. Sa will class, will, ito yung last will ng pag namatay. Okay? No reformation here because the real intention of the person cannot anymore be determined kasi patay na siya. Okay. Number 3, when the real agreement is void, no reformation. Why? Because there is no agreement, there is nothing to reform. Okay. The remedy is to declare the agreement as null and void. Okay, a void contract cannot be a subject of reformation because a void contract, it does not exist. There is nothing to reform. Ito, when one of the parties brought an action sa court to enforce the instrument, it cannot subsequently ask for its reformation. Okay? So kung magpa-file ka ng case sa court, it's either ipa-enforce mo yung instrument as it is. Kahit na mali, ipa-reinforce mo, pwede yun. Pero pag ginawa mo yun, hindi mo na later pwede i-file na i-reform na lang. Pipili ka lang. It's either i-enforce mo yung contract kahit mali, or ipa-reform mo para lumabas yung totoong contract. Okay? If you choose to ask the court to enforce the instrument as it is, no reformation, you cannot later on ask the court again for a subsequent reformation. Okay?